And now I swear that this is the final try. If it doesn't want to work this time, I will end it right here with the live streams on YouTube, and I'm going to do them like before the Christmas. Okay, so yeah, let's check the temperature. 52. Alright. Now I'm logged in on my PC. Hello guys. Now I can see the live chat, I can see everything. So this stream should be normal. Welcome back here. Yeah. Um so the temperature is 63 if I'm correct. Let's check. I mean 53, and yes, that's it. As you can see, 54 right now. So yeah, it's nearly to 60. I added some persil, and yeah, now it's making more foam. Still not a sudsy wash, but there's some foam. So what can I say? Good. Let's put the lamp here. There we go. Um, yeah, so oops. What just did? Yes, I hope this live stream will be good, not with technical problems and all the stuff. Alright, so I'm back. The stuff is here. Yeah. 1 hour and 14 minutes left. I left the intensive option on this machine, so people that thinks there are not enough options, I don't think, because that's all you need. And this machine, because it does not have a turbo wash option, automatically does not throw you like 3 times for half loads, or let's just say 6 kilograms. It will be a 4-hour cycle on cottons, for example, only if you put in a full load. So yeah, now with a full load, obviously it will be a 4-hour and a half cycle, maybe on 4 hour and 15 minutes, because yeah, it's a full load, and on all washing machines like this. But if I put a half load on a cotton cycle, on a cotton's 40 for example, with no options, it will be like 1 hour 32. So yeah, you don't need a turbo wash. Now, yeah, that's a single disappointment, or no, let's just say there are two big disappointments for this washing machine, and I think that's it. So basically, one, the drum pedals are too small and they can't actually tumble well. And single item, small loads like 2 kilograms. If you put like 3 or bigger load, it will tumble, but with 1 kilogram and a half or maybe 2, it actually can't tumble. On rinses, if the rinse water levels are higher, it will not tumble. And the second one, the spinning, actually it's pretty noisy, but it's handling good. I mean, it's not moving the machine itself. So yeah, these are the single two disappointments that I can find on this washer. I'm using this for more than a month, so yeah. But anyway, will be a video review of it. I think in a week or 2 weeks, like right before Christmas, and that should be the best video I ever made. So I'm trying to edit that, and I'm trying my best on that video. Right, so the heater is off now, and we got the long spin washes, or let's see. So 60, perfect 60. That's, oh my god, I'm so, there we go. So now it's 58, but 59. Yeah, so perfect 60 after heating, and it will do, reheating, so it will do temp holding if intensive option is selected. And now, these are intensive and long tumbles, or these are just normal tumbles? Let's see. No, this is the long one. Right, so we have long tumbles during the whole main wash. Oh yeah, of course there's long tumbles, long fast tumbles. The intensive option is selected, so that will be a proper wash. I wanna see, as I said, the spins. That will be the most interesting part. But till then, we are on the main wash. That's 60. So yeah, I love this machine. If you ask for a rating, I will rate it like 9 out of 10. Or let's just say 8.5, but because you don't have liquid detergent flat on the detergent drawer, so yeah, let's take half of the point for that. So yeah, 3 cons, and the rest I can't actually find anything wrong with this machine. Hello. Sorry for not posting videos, but I had some problems in this period. Yeah, I think it's a pretty hard period for all of us. But the Christmas is coming, so it will be a holiday. It's not much left till the Christmas. Um, let's check again the temperature. But as I said, it's doing temp holding, so no problem if the temperature goes down. Now it's 57. Right, so only 3 degrees difference. Um, yeah, this is hot. Right, so long and intensive tumbles. I love these tumbles. Uh, yeah, and continuing. What was what I was saying? Sorry, I'm pretty tired, as I said. Yeah, this machine is pretty good. I will rate it 8.5 out of 10 because I'm repeating, the spin is a bit too noisy on bonus spins only. If it's perfect balanced, then yeah, it's just silent. The motor is very silent. Is the quietest motor I ever seen on the machine, ever, on all brands. Um, but the shock absorbers are pretty noisy. The second one is the is that you can't actually put liquid detergent directly into the drawer because you don't have uh, that plastic thing, you know what I mean, for liquid detergent. And the other one, and I think for all of us that's the most annoying thing, the drum pedals. I like the drum design, it's pretty interesting. I like that there is no more plastic pedals, but these are too small, so it can't actually tumble, and yeah, it's quite annoying. Or it's not too annoying because I'm not washing small loads pretty often. But for example, if you have wool item, because let's just say on hand wash slash wool cycle, the limit is no, the limit is 2 kilograms or 1.5. If you put a load that measures 1.5 kilograms, it will not tumble. So yeah, that's pretty annoying as you won't get good wash results, but it's quite okay for me. Again, as I said, I'm not washing single item every week, or I can say I'm washing small loads one time per month or something. Oh, and by the way, this is the bedding wash on our big wash week. So I finished all 4 loads of colored. Now I have this load of bedding. I will wash after this a load of delicate whites on delicate 40, I think, with intensive maybe. And I think I have some towels for tomorrow, some towels and whites. And yeah, this is. Then I've got a duvet and blanket, a pretty small one. But these loads, I'm gonna do them in the weekend or maybe in the next week. And yeah, because yeah, there's tests. The next exam that I will have will be on Friday. So yeah, can't wait to wash and dry lots of clothes. Yeah, maybe. I'm thinking of a dryer, but of course that I can. Oh, anyway, I was reading a message. Sorry for that. So I can say I will not buy a dryer before the Christmas, so you need to wait, and I need to wait more. But you can't actually know. I saw some Becco's dryer, and I really liked them, but because Becco and Candy are the single brands that are actually making slim dryers, and the problem, I have space on my balcony for a dryer, but the problem is the door. I actually can't fit the dryer um, because of the door. The door dimensions are like 60 centimeters maximum, or let's just say 59. And yeah, now kind of all dryers are more than 60 centimeters, so that is pretty annoying. And oh, all the bedding is rolled up. Nice. Yeah, because these are long tumbles, and if you are washing bedding, yeah, it's rolling up, but no problem, because it's still a pretty good main wash. And yeah, as I was saying, I can't actually buy the dryer that I want, so I need to buy a slim dryer. And Becco's, hello, and Becco is the best option. I can actually buy a Candy, but I don't want. Is you all know Candy is cheap. I like the options on Candy washing machines and Candy dryers. They are very good cycles. It has Wi-Fi and all of that things. On dryer, you have the water tank directly attached to the drawer. Um, but there's not a very good quality on Candy dryers, so I will not buy one. But also, some people are saying that Candy dryers are good. Most of them are saying that Candy dryers are not good. And yeah, you need now. I know, but for sure, I'm gonna buy a Becco one. Don't know when, but for sure, not right now. And I can say, because here in the house it's not cold like outside, it's a perfect temperature. So now I'm wearing a t-shirt. So yeah, it's pretty it's warmish, and yeah, the clothes are not drying pretty fast, but still pretty good for a line dry. And if we are talking about the summer, yeah, on summer the clothes are drying very fast, so I can wash 3 or 4 loads on a single day, and the clothes are drying. But on winter, yeah, it's kind of annoying because I need to wash 1 or 2 loads on Monday, for example. Then on Tuesday, I need to make a pause because, yeah, to wait until the clothes are dry, and then I can wash on Wednesday, then again on Thursday, nothing to wash, then on Friday, and things like this. So yeah, that's pretty annoying, but yeah, it's good actually. um Candy has the lowest quality in my I can't see the chat. Why is so annoying? Alright, Candy has a Yes, yes. Um, that was what I was saying. Candy is not the best choice at quality because it's cheap, and in these days, every single thing that is cheap, it's not good quality. That's why I paid. Mm, some people said that I paid a bit too much for this washer. Mm, I think it's a correct price for it. Um, yeah, I'm thinking, and I saw um, some models from Beko, but as I said, they are too expensive, so are ridiculously expensive. Mm, so yeah, only Candy and Beko has slim dryers. I like Beko dryers, but unfortunately, I can't buy like the dryer that I want from Beko because I love the hybrid dryers from Beko. That one that God Day B has. Spin wash, there we go. So if it's doing spin wash, that means it turned off the heat again. Yep, 60 reached, so it's doing temp holding as I said. Now there's a trick on LG. If you put pause during the wash and start it again, when it will start, it will do a spin wash. Now this is not a glitch, it's normal, so that's the LG programming. But it's quite interesting because I can do that whenever I want, doing like um, how many spin washes I want. I personally think that Beko has the best dryers on the market. Um, if we are thinking on the price too, because otherwise, um, if you have a lot of money, which is not my case, or maybe let's just say I don't want to buy the too expensive washer or a too expensive dryer because yeah, it's this LG, it's perfect. Um, yeah, we can think of AG dryers or Electrolux dryers, Miele, LG dryers, because I found something that matches perfectly the washer. But of course, there are two reasons that I'm not buying an LG dryer. The first one, as I said, the dimensions, and the second one, the price. It's pretty expensive. But yeah, it's dual heat pump and or dual inverter, something like this. Um, my air conditioner from LG has the same technology. The heat pump is a very interesting technology, yes, and I will buy for sure. If I'm buying a dryer, it will be with heat pump because the condensed dryers are not too. I want to say that they are actually heating the room. That are not very. That yeah, it's not good. I mean, all in all, yeah. So someone is calling me. That was okay. So resuming what I was talking, the condenser dryers are not pretty good because it uses a lot of energy. Um, they are not very relatable, and I can say that I personally like the heat pump dryers because even if they are actually drying the clothes longer than a condenser dryer. For example, on a Beko heat pump dryer, a cotton's load, I mean a not full load, something like half load, 4 or 5 kilograms, it should take like 3 hours or 2 hours and a half. At hot point, I think it's the same thing. Now it depends on what speed you are actually drying your clothes, because if it's like 1400, I think on a Beko dryer it should be like 1 hour and a half or 2 hours, and on a condenser dryer from Beko too should be like 1 hour maximum time dry. But yeah, as I said, I'm not even thinking to buy a condenser dryer, so for sure it will be a heat pump one. I think not the energy, but yeah, I think the energy consumption is the first reason, and the second one, that condenser dryers are making humidity on the room, and they are heating the room also. So I don't want that. Or let's just say on winter is good because it's drying the clothes and it's heating your house too. But on summer it's not the best option. But my hot point, a full load on cottons was ready in and I can see more. Alright, yeah, I saw that on your hot point. They are pretty fast, and I was impressed that a full load spun at 1200 was done in a pretty good time. Um, yeah, hot point dryers are pretty good also in my opinion. Again, all I'm saying is my opinion. If you have a different one, you can say it on the live chat. Um, Everyone has different opinions. So if I say Beko dryers are good, and if you think they are not, this is your opinion, this is my opinion. So yeah, we don't have to start a war or something like this, as in washing community is always happening something like this. So people are starting wars for nothing, and discussions and all the things. Sorry. Yeah, the first choice for dryer for me is a Beko. I wanted on the second place. It will probably be hot point, but yeah, I don't have space. So hot point and whirlpool dryers are too big. Like they are really big dryers. Hot point's making big dryers, 65 centimeters or even more. They are not even 60, so no chance to put a dryer in my balcony with that dimensions. In 143 minutes. No problem. Right, so 1 hour 43 minutes for a full load. On what cycle? Because I forgot. Um, whoa, no, what's that? Yeah, it's pretty good, what can I say? For a heat pump dryer. And it's also pretty economical. So I like hot point, I like your hot point. And as I said, I I really want you to post some videos with your dryer, because I'm so excited to see one video, one full cycle. Yeah, I saw also some Becko's dryer. I mean, they are not Becko's, they are Arctic, and I like them, and probably it will be that brand. Don't know. Becco and Arctic are the same thing. Arctic, Arcelic, yeah, here in Romania is Arctic, and not only in Romania, in other countries. The Becco phone had an Arctic washing machine. Now they are not the best quality, but all in all, it's 90% the same thing like Becco, so it should be good. The quality and on the price too. So the Beccos are cheap and pretty good at quality, and programs and options and all the cycles. Cotton stud wash and dry. Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, cotton cycle can take a full load, and on most of the cases, cotton cycle is like the standard one. Or for example, the backhoe dryers are having a separate cotton's eco cycle, but on Hotpoint, the cotton cycle is basically the standard one. So for standard cycle, 1 hour 43 minutes is more than perfect. Yeah, and I was saying that on arsenic dryers or Arctic dryers, um, they're quite nice. You have the same programs like on a backup dryer, except um, the daily, or oh no, you have the daily. Don't know exactly, but they're like the same programs. And you have option for the drying levels. You can have three. Um, well, you have three drying levels, and you can select them if you want. You have the first one, which is the lowest dry temperature, then the middle, and the highest one. You have also anti-crease programs, time dry. So yeah, it's pretty good, and all in all, it's heat pump, and it's the cheapest heat pump dryer in Romania. If if we are not talking about Candy, because the Candy is the cheapest brand for washers and for dryers too. Let's read the live chat. From 2 hours and 44 minutes. Yeah. Well, I think all the dryers, all the heat pump dryers, are taking off the time. If you are spinning the clothes on the washer on a good spin, and when I'm saying good spin, I mean 1200 or 1400. These two options. But it's quite good. I like hot point dryers, as I said, and maybe on the countryside I will buy hot point qualities tumble dryer to manage my washer. Or I hear some bad things about hot point qualities tumble dryers, so yeah, don't think I will buy one. But in a few years, I'm planning to have a laundry room with dryers, washers, and yeah. So for sure, I will have a hot point heat pump dryer. That should be good. And a Beko hybrid dryer. Now I actually can't find on YouTube videos with LG dryers to see like a full cycle on an LG dryer. But yeah, that should be interesting to see. And maybe in a few years I will have a dryer that matches this washer. Obviously, if it will not, if it will resist. Because in the user manual, an interesting thing, and I asked people in the washer community, and they said the exactly same thing about their washing machines. Spin wash again. So on the user manual, it says that this machine should last 5 years. Now this is an average lifetime for this machine. It is not guaranteed period. But I really want to see this washer last long time. But yeah, in these days, quality is not the best at everything. That was not a cheap washer, as I said, but yeah, you don't have to. You actually can't know what it will happen in the future, but hopefully it will last minimum 3 years. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed about LG on the speed. This is the simple thing that I'm disappointed. Yeah, just like the drum pedals, I knew that, so there's not a surprise for me. All right. Um, I'm going on my computer a little bit to see exactly who's calling me, because I can't see here, because if I exit the YouTube, it's not good, because the live stream will end, sadly. I'm here on the computer. If anybody's is asking, so I did not leave the house. put the clothes back in the bin because they were on the floor in my room. I'm sorry for that technical problems. Um, YouTube have to solve these glitches. It really have to. Right, wait a moment. I'm gonna be back. Right there. It should drain in a few minutes. Let's turn it off. Alright, there we go. Nice. I'm back. 1 hour and 3 minutes left. What's this? Oh, it's just on the slide. There we go. Someone was asking about the jets, and yeah, there are no jets under the door sill. There's only they keep the door sill for the jets because of the water fill, which is right here. But there are no actually there's no pump for the jet system, and there we go. The first drain. I mean, this should be the first interim spin. And now, this is the interesting part. 1 hour and 2 minutes. Also, I love this when it does this, like the for cleaning the door glass and the suds that are accumulating right here down. Let's see the balancing. Of course, I will not let it to do unbalanced spins, two unbalanced spins, because yeah, I won't destroy this washer. Okay, where's the... Oh, here it is. Alright, let's see this spin. Wait a bit. da. Gata. Alright. So my mom arrived, and yeah, that's why I muted. So here's the first spin. It's quite a balanced one. Yeah, so the first spin is not a problem. It's a balanced one. But let's see the others, because if you add intensive, it will do 3 rinses and 3 engine spins. So yeah, let's see. Or maybe it's not the balanced spin it ever did. But of course it's good. Don't know. Yeah, it's good, it's good. What? Are you kidding me? Why it cancelled the spin? It was a perfect bonus spin. It's the first time it's doing this. And now it's unbalanced and it will spin, yeah. No, it's not. Why is doing this? I'm... Because it's batting. And that happens when you put bedding and towels. The balance sensor is not accurate on each machine. Even this is an artificial intelligence balance system. Still, it can't actually handle, as you can see, bedding and towels together. And that's why you should not wash them together. And I'm doing this with you guys to see what's going on. This is it's much more unbalanced than the first one. Yeah, there we go. We have an unbalanced spin, or yeah, let's just say it's unbalanced. Yeah, it's pretty balanced. Please don't say me that it will stop this too. Oh, there we go. Turn out. Right, so the first burst, don't know what was wrong with that. Why did it cancel the spin? Outstanding baby care. Someone's gonna. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. I'm washing beddings and towels together to see how the LG is handling them on cotton 60 with intensive, because it just joined and you probably don't know the cycle. Yeah, it's handling pretty good. The first, it actually um, balanced the first try, but it cancelled a perfect balance spin. Don't know why, but anyway. Well, because it's bedding and towel, but yeah. But all in all, it's handling pretty good. Now, um, it's a bit noisy, but it's normal for a 9 kilogram machine. Yeah, I can't say Becco is handling better, but this one is handling too. I mean, it's not jumping. Um, I did not test it out on surface mode, but of course it will be a video with that later. Um, but for sure not now, because I will not want to destroy it in the first year. Maybe on the second one. I'm just joking. Yeah, so it's handling. Um, yeah, I can say all backhoes. Um, but notices a difference between models. It will take this at 1100, I think, but still silent. At least Becker doesn't smoke or explode. Yeah. Um, Candy is the cheapest washer, and it has the best quality, of course. This is a, I think, middle price washing machine, and the quality is pretty good. I mean the build quality. It doesn't move or something like this. It's pretty silent, so yeah, it washes a while. The big mistake from LG, um, it was that they made two small pedals, two small drum pedals for this machine. But yeah, and this was 1105. Cool. Now it will continue with the first rinse. Handle good for this first spin. Let's see. We have two more. Yeah, it did even more unbalanced spins than this. But unfortunately, my phone has no battery at that moment. Anyway, um, yeah, this thing is pretty similar to hot points. So after all engine spins, it does this. It just holds, stays like it's on standby for 1 minute. What if it hit the glass? Mm, no, because this balancing system um, doesn't allow it to hit the glass on normal cycle. On service mode, it's possible, but it's pretty hard because the shock absorbers. This is a 4 shock absorber drum, so yeah, it's pretty hard for it to hit the glass. But I'm 100% sure that that in one day it will hit the glass. And my washer, the pedals are small too. Yeah, but on Whirlpool, the pedals are middle size, I can say. Um, if you wash a single item, yeah, maybe it will have problems with the tumbling, but if you wash like 1 kilogram of clothes, it can tumble. This machine actually doesn't. So yeah, that was the huge mistake that LG did with these artificial intelligence models. All in all, for the future models, I want to keep the artificial intelligence and the plastic pedals, the old drum pedals, and it should be the perfect combination. Like nuance. Yes, don't know. As I said, I like the pedal design, but I mean, I like how they look, but I don't like that it can't wash. Um, I like the jet system. I like everything on this machine. And from 1 to 10, I will rate it, let's just say 8.5 or 9, which is good for a washer. Um, the qualities, I can say, I will rate it maybe 7 out of 10 or 6.5, and that washer was only a bit cheaper than this, so they are approximately the same price, but the wash performance, rinse and performance, spin performance, and the build quality is totally different. Now I like the new active cares models, the newest models from Hotpoint. Someone in the wash community got an active care these days, I mean last week I think, and it's pretty good, as I saw. But still, LG is my favorite brand, so yeah, that's why I have an LG washer. Alright, let's see the chat if anyone is asking. Oh, there we go. Oh, you have a Vestel. Didn't know that. 7.5 out of 10. Still pretty good for washing machine. I can say I prefer Vestel um, than having an Indesit. Yeah, Vestel has a very good wash action and rinse action. Of course, this is my opinion. I mean, if you like Indesit, you can buy an Indesit. I will never buy that brand, if you ask, because I find Whirlpool more interesting than Hotpoint and Indesit. Of course, I don't hate them, but they have a lot of other choices than Indesit. It doesn't use a lot of water on a full load. Yeah, that's a problem with maybe, let's just say, 50% of washers on full load does not use enough water. Oh, and just look, by the way, how salty the water is on the second race. Maybe I added a bit too much detergent, so it almost jumps and doesn't stand still at all. Yeah, I find that jumping washer is pretty funny. So I like, but of course, it's not okay for a washer to jump. I mean, on normal cycle, for example. On service modes, it's totally normal for every washing machine because yeah, it's service mode. Um, but you should think that, my opinion, I prefer to have a washer that jumps instead of having one that balances for 10 minutes at each spin. My Coldis is doing that, so total time like 30 minutes or 35 minutes balancing time, so it's quite annoying to have a wash like that. And also my Coldis, it balances for 10 minutes, and when finally decides to spin, it jumps sometimes, so or is doing very unbalanced spin with sad locks. And the drum is nothing to. Yeah, that's a thing on Vestel that I realized too. The drums are not as big as they say. Yeah, LG. This LG is not a 9 kilogram drum, but it's quite approximately the same. 8.5, I can say. It's the same drum like my Qualities. So yeah, and my Qualities is 10 kilograms. And of course, it's not 10 kilogram. It's maybe 9 or 8.5. Exactly the same like this. But all in all, as I said, I prefer Vestel. candy, for example. But in the future, like after 2, 3, 4, 5 years, um, I want to buy an indesit to see how good they are, or I want to buy a candy to see exactly the same thing, and then to make experiments or something like that. The laundry cookie bought an indesit mm, last week, or don't know exactly, but in this period, of course, and it's pretty good. I mean, I expect for indesit to be worse, but no, it's actually pretty good. Um, let's see, my mother washed a lot of dishes today at the program 4 ultra fast. The performance was very good. She's very happy with it. Yes, I love the dishwashers too from Hotpoint. And there's a funny thing. The 5 kilogram was still bigger than the 6. Yes. Yes, I realized that too. Now, in these days, this is not happening on Vestel. I That's for sure. This thing that on the detergent drawer or wherever is saying that is, for example, 8 kilograms, in reality, the drum is like 7 or 6. Yeah. Um, yeah, and Idris, unfortunately, I don't have space for dishwasher, but of course, um, I like to have one. I mean, here in my flat, at my parents, I don't have space for dishwasher in the kitchen. Um, like, that's a minus. Yes, of course, the minus. Oh, look, this is a perfect balance pin. Don't know if it will cancel again. Hope no. See? Um, 20 Vestal. Yeah, quite interesting. Yeah, they're interesting washers, what can I say? I really want one. But, yeah, as I said, in the future, like, yeah, in a few years, maybe I will have a washroom with washer, dryers, and yeah, quite unbalanced this pin too. And yeah, as I was saying, I would love to have a Vestel. Um, I want to test all the brands. Um, so yeah, on this live, that's one of my dreams, to test every washer brand, to see exactly on my own how is it, good or not. Because yeah, some people are saying something about the brand which is not correct, or yeah, don't, yeah, you know. I love it. I don't like my vest that much. Yeah. Now there's a thing. I didn't like my Whirlpool too, the old one. Don't know if you actually know that machine. And I really wanted to change that. And I bought this, and now I'm missing that old washer. It was 16 years old, nearly. So yeah, it was an Whirlpool AWM 6105. The 9 kilograms gets overloaded by the sense. Yeah. Um, but if you have space, when you are changing your Vestel, you can keep it. I mean, when you are buying a new washer, you can keep your old Vestel for experiments or just putting it like there. Unfortunately, I don't have space because I'm living in a flat, and I'm really sad because I couldn't keep the Whirlpool, because it was a legend, a real legend. 16 years old without any problem, and daily use. So that old Whirlpools and old washing machines were the best washes. I mean, there you can find the best quality on a washing machine on old models. If you are looking at these new ones, yeah, they are not. I constantly, yeah, it's sad, but maybe in a day, in the future, we will have. uh, I live in a flat. Yeah, uh, it's pretty. It's pretty annoying when you live in a flat like me and like you, and yeah. Well, I have outside a garden, but it's not like mine, and I can't actually put my washing machines there or to make what I want there. So yeah. And oh my god, this is quite unbalanced. So that's the first unbalanced spin. And my Vestal showing the signs. Below. Okay. Except for read. Yeah, rattling. This one is rattling too, as you can hear. Now only on some spins, but this is a real unbalanced one. That's the first interesting spin on this cycle. And it's taking this to 1200. Now it's on 1200. Oh, that's a real unbalanced spin. Oh no, it's getting even. Oh no, so it was 1200, more than 1200. Right, let's read the chat. Um, Rattling and making shock sounds and balancing. Yeah. Um, but I think it should last longer. Hello. Wait a bit. I will be back in a few seconds. All right, I'm back. Um. Oh, it's not. So basically, it's not even 1 year. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. So for people that joined right now, I'm washing bedding and towels on cotton 60 with intensive. So it just spawned pretty unbalanced, I can say. So yeah, I'm saving this record and repost it on this channel for sure because that was an unbalanced thing. Right now is the second rinse, and it should do one more. Nice, well, that's not good. That's not good. If it's only 9 months, nearly, and it has it's rattling, and yeah, that's not good. But still, is a pretty cheap brand, I can say. So yeah, it's not pretty good, but it's not bad. That's my opinion. So yeah, it's quite a good washer. I mean Vestel are making good warship, and yeah, that's you talk about the twin jet Vestel. Yeah, that's a good warship. Right, so that was the feeling for the submarines. My Vestel was 200 liters, and it was okay. Now I don't know the Vestel models, but 1,000. Sorry. Yeah, quite good. I will search it after the live stream, or but I can't actually copy and paste the model number. Anyway, I'll search it after the live stream to see exactly the model, to see pictures with it, and maybe videos. Um, do you love the intensive optional washers? Starting with the LG, yes, I love it. On hotpoint, on my hotpoint for example, I love it too, but on my hotpoint it's called super wash, but anyway, it's intensive. Um, yeah, personally I like the intensive option. And now, for example, on Bosch, does not have an intensive. That Bosch has like stain, so you can select the stain. But yeah, so I like the intensive option on approximately all washing machines. Now I can't remember actually on each machine what intensive option does, but yeah, I quite like it. And on my LG, I think is my favorite option. Yeah. Oh, and now I realized that I have this washer for more than 1 month, and I never used pre-wash option. We should do a video with pre-wash. And I want to do which one of your washing machine is your favorite? So I have this LG, the Whirlpool top load, and the Hot Panda Cultis, and I had the Whirlpool AWM. So this is my favorite, this LG, but the old Whirlpool was the best washer I ever had, and um, it will be the best washer because there is no more quality like on old washers. So yeah, you actually can't find these days that good quality. Anyway, that's good. Yeah, I mean, that's not good, but yeah, that's it. And now you need to pay for washer, and it will last like 3 years and or 4 or 5. For example, on the user manual on this LG, it says that it should last an average lifetime for it's 5 years. Now let's hope it will last 5 years. Okay, thank you. You can tell me your favorite machine or what machine you have. Um, you can say your opinions too. As I said, everything that I'm saying is only my opinion. You don't have to be sad or something like this because I respect everyone's opinion. Oh, interesting. What model? Or is like this the new one with AiDD, or is the older version, or it's an even older version F1, or don't know. Or maybe you have a turbo wash model, which I wanted to buy, but it's kind of too expensive. And yeah, and pay like too much for only Wi-Fi and the jets, and that's it, the single difference. But at the price, there's a big difference between this model, which is a V3, and a V9, for example, that has turbo wash. Well, I like that 360 jet system, but LG should make that cheaper, because yeah, it's quite expensive. But all in all, I like that the pump is inverted, the drain pump is inverted, and the jet system pump is an inverter too. Also, I'm thinking that I can modify this wash. I mean, if I will do 4 holes on the dorsal like this, put 4 tabs um, like this, and put a separate pump with a separate plug, of course, because that means I have to connect that with a PCB, and yeah, a bit quite annoying. Um, so yeah, I can modify it, but I don't know exactly how to do that. I mean, I know, but yeah, that's a bit complicated to modify a washing machine, a real washing machine. To modify a toy washer, it's pretty good. 10.5 kilogram. Oh, you have like the V9 model. That's interesting. I really love these washers. But as I said, is a pretty big difference at the price between this V3 and a V9. So yeah, you pay more only for, I mean, you pay like 500 euros only for Wi-Fi and for the jets, and that's it. And maybe the color, because you can have that dark. So instead of that, you have the same options. And yeah, that's why I did not buy a Wi-Fi a Wi-Fi model, sorry, and I bought this V3, which I think is quite good. It is washing well and is removing stains without jets. So yeah, and if you put the default cycle without intensive, the time will not be like 3 hours, so you don't need a turbo wash. And if you want a quicker cycle, you can choose mix fabrics, which if you select it like default with no options, it will be maximum 1 hour and 30 minutes for like a full load, so it's pretty good. Now this is an unbalanced spin. Let's see if it will spin this. Don't know what to say. It's pretty hot. The top is pretty hot. Right. The chat is disappearing. Oh no, it's not. Um, yeah, so this live went better than the other one, and it cancelled. Hello everyone who joined the stream. So that's the third intro spin and the second rinse. I added a bit too much detergent, and the second rinse was still sudsy. So don't know if I should add another one. So in total, to be like 4 rinses. But I think it's sufficiently because the softener remove suds too. So yeah, that's good. Let's read the chart again. What I love about these machines is, for example, below when it takes a long time to spin, it reduces the spin. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, that's a thing. Interesting one. But also, I like the LG balancing system, and I think, well, on Becos, the balancing system is not the best one, but Beko can handle unbalanced spins. So In most of the cases, it doesn't matter how unbalanced it is. And Becker's most of the cases, it spins first try. This LG is not too sensitive, and the AI balancing is quite good. Now it will stop. Yeah, so it's stopping immediately if it's unbalanced. And I want this balancing system on more washers because this is one of the best one. I mean, for a decent price washing machine, to be honest. Because if we think on Miele, yes, Miele is good, but yeah, the price is whoa, it's too much. This will be unbalanced, and I think it will spin. Oh no, it will not. Quite interesting. So now it's taking a bit too much, which is not pretty normal for LG. But well, I think it's normal because there's bedding and towels, and yeah. Still, as I said, a lot better than a Cultis that takes. For this load of bedding, my Cultis should take like 15 minutes to spin this, or 10 minutes. If it's taking more than 15 minutes on a spin, it cancels. And all in all, I don't like the whole balancing system on the Cultis because it's weird. If it's perfectly unbalanced, um, I mean, if it's perfectly balanced, it will cancel and it will respin. And if it's perfectly balanced, like 2 or 3 times, it will cancel and rebalance. So I don't know the logic. And if it's unbalanced, it will spin, of course. And it jumped because the hot point is doing that kind of burst at 300 RPM. So yeah, quite annoying. But instead of balancing system, I like the rings. That the rings on hot point is very good, I can say. Yeah, there we go. The second spin. Oh, this is even more balanced, or is like the same with the previous one. Let's just say. Now, the drain um, hose is hitting sometimes the back panel, and that's why you can hear this sound on my videos or now. So basically, sometimes this sound appears, or not that hard, but something like this, because the drain pump hits the back panel. It's not the machine fault. It's I can't say it's not my fault because I don't have uh, a pretty good space to put the hose in, or to put that with holes on the wall. But anyway, it's not a problem if sometimes this hose hits the back panel. I mean, it's doing this now. It's not too annoying because it's not doing that um, all the time. My model is the V3. We have a V3 also. Well, in Romania, here, we don't have V3 with 10.5 kilogram. This is the biggest capacity um, on a V3 model that you can find on Romania. Or maybe, but no, I searched for a 10 kilogram machine and it's the same. I mean, I can't find actually a V3 that has 10.5 kilogram drum. Yeah, quite interesting. I'm glad you have it. And what's your opinion about your V3? Mine, as I say, I will rate it like 8.5 out of 10. my Whirlpool 6 kilogram top load wash machine. I will rate it like 9 because for brush motor, for top loader, and for cheap model is a pretty good wash and is doing his job even with 2 or 3 loads per day. Congrats for over 200 subscribers. Yeah, and that's what I wanted to talk about. Um, the special video for 200 subscribers, um, it will be like on Christmas, I think, or something like this, because um, it will be like the review of this LG washing machine, and I'm trying my best to um, edit it in the best way I can, like to make it the most interesting and the most yeah, the most interesting video I have made. But now it's an exam period for me, a lot of tests, a lot of exams, and yeah, I can't actually work on it, but it will be a good video, and I hope it will be helpful for the persons who must buy this washer, or the people that want and thinks of buying an LG V3 model like this. Now, this was a pretty important spin, but actually it's handling pretty good. Let's check the spin. Oh, another thing that I love on LG is the cycle information. Now it's 1200 and there we go. So cycle information, so you can check. Oh, yeah, I'm talking about cycle information. So let's check the motor's temperature. Let's see, 62. So motor is on 62 degrees. Pretty hot, I can say, but it's quite normal. Also, let's read the chat again. So, I rather like to have an example accidentally overloaded. Just a bit, and it handled pretty well. Even though it was. Wait, I can't see the chat. Oh, anyway, irritating when you put a single. Yes, yes, exactly, you are right. I can say I washed full loads 2 times on this washer. I mean the same period is school. Yes, it's the most annoying period on the school. Right now the softener rinse. Um, yeah, but anyway, it's quite good because I have exam on Friday, as I said. Then I have the next week on Thursday, and that's it. And then I'm free on Christmas holiday to make videos and more live streams, as this is the first live stream in on this channel. So yeah, think is good. Don't know if the quality is good. Don't know if everything is perfect. But yeah, on the first live stream, it can't be actually everything perfect, I can say. So sorry if there's not the best quality, but in the future also, I mean, of course, I will do the best. I also like the spin washes. I think they're really good. Yes, I love this too. So on LG, it spin washes every 2 tumbles. So it's very good, and it really helps to remove stains because it makes foam. And yeah, spin washes are quite good, and I love the LG spin washes. I also love the 6 motion. So yeah, now the new models does not have a 6 motion, or it It's not. Well, it has, but there's no sticker on the door with 6 motion, and yeah. Or notifications, things. Again, um, I will do so. The next videos with this washer will be all programs and options, that review that will come on Christmas, and yeah, as I said, I'm trying my best at editing that, and a stain test, a full load test, don't know. Oh, and we should also test the hand wash or the woolens program on this machine, because I never tried that cycle. So yeah, instead of wool cycle, I washed at every. Oh no, there are two cycles that I never washed on. So the wool cycle and the silent wash. Right. Is the third try, I think. Yes, it's the third try, the third live stream that I'm making today, and yeah, the third try is a lucky one. Um, yeah. Thank you for 200 subscribers, of course. Um, I think my still broke. Well, it, so to be honest, the whole cycle is kind. Yes, I know. Is that a good one? Yes, it's gentle. It's not a good wool cycle. I never said that LG had a good cycle, a good wool cycle. But yeah, we should try it. I mean, I know what it does from other videos on YouTube, but I want to try it by myself. Well, yeah, that's why I have my washer. And also the sports cycle is not the best one, but all in all, this is a pretty good washer. I mean, the programming is a pretty good one, and all programs and options, and yeah. Um, how do I post the video that I screen recorded? You basically, I mean, we are trying to post a video on YouTube, so basically just click on that plus on your home menu, go to upload video and select that video, and wait, put a title, put a description, um, put some, yeah, put a nice description, a nice title, and good luck with your channel. Now, a thing that I noticed about YouTube is that you need to post a lot of videos and work hard if you want to grow up. You're welcome. Yeah, and yeah, I really want to make more subscribers next year, but I can say I really, I'm really happy because on 2020 I reached 200 subscribers, and on the end of 2019 and at the start of this year I was at 18 subscribers, something like this, 80 subscribers, or maybe even less. So yeah, thank you so much guys for your support. I really appreciate that. Even if for some people that's a small subscriber count, for me it's a really big one. Is it okay if I use your videos for a Whirlpool parody? Yes, I think you want to use my old Whirlpool AWM videos. Yes, of course. I mean, everyone can use my videos if it's asking. So you asked me, and that's okay. You can use them. you can use what video you want from my channel, and yeah, I will of course watch your purple parody. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Oh, also, I forgot something. Let's put moderators on the chat. So, um, because yeah, I don't have moderators. I think I'll have only one or two, something like this. Right. I added two moderators right now. There we go. So this is a final rinse, clear water, of course, because I added softener. I need to clean the drawer. Mm. How do you go live because you don't have 1K subscribers? Um, YouTube updated this thing, and now you can make live stream directly with YouTube if you have over 50 subscribers. So if you have 200 like me, you can do live streams. So you no more need 1,000 or more that, which is a very good thing because I really wanted to make live streams, and now I have possibilities. So that was an update like uh, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, something like this. Have you ever used the tablet cycle? Yes, I use it 2 times, and I need to use this after I finish this big wash week, because yeah, I need to clean the filter also. Right, the final spin now. Let's see, on 1400. So I used the tab clean cycle first time when I bought a machine, and that was the first cycle, and then I used it I think 2 weeks ago, something like this, when I did the first drum clean, like after 20, more than 20 cycles, of course, like 30 cycles. And if you think 30 cycles in a month, that's quite a lot. Yeah. Oh, and if you ask, I will post these days also, or in the Christmas period, some videos with the other LG that I had. Um, so the first model that arrived with a broken backplate, and yeah, um, I will post the drum clean with that machine and the first cycle, which was Cotton's 40. Yeah, and that machine did only 2 wash cycles because yeah, it was broken. It has the damaged back plate from from the delivery. Um, this one is damaged too, as you all know after that video. Let me just unplug it. So basically, this machine is damaged right here. Oh, I actually can't. Yeah. Anyway, you don't see that because I don't have space. I don't have lighting. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Also, if you have some requests, I can write them on a notepad or something, and I can do them on Friday, because on Friday is the series that I called the Friday requests, and on every Friday I'm doing a request, requested wash cycle. So basically, if you wanna see, don't know, the speed 14 cycle, you can do that. You can request it. If you want to see the silent wash, you can request me on Instagram or here on the live chat, on or on the comments. Wherever you want, you can request me a cycle, and I will record it. Whoa, 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 whoa! That's, oh my god, that's really unbalanced. That's really unbalanced. It moved a bit. If it will take this to 1400, it would be insane. Now it's on 400, but I think it should cancel because it's too unbalanced. Let's see if it's spinning this. So the bedding is on one side, the towel is on one side, and it's quite. How many minutes is the washer? Now it's on 11 minutes. So the final spin started at 14 minutes, and this cycle was about 2 hours and 16 minutes, the total time. I see it won't cancel. Yeah, you are right. It's not cancelling it. But guess what? I'm cancelling it by myself because I don't want to. I'm gonna spin. I mean, it's interesting, but I'm letting it do unbalanced spins on the interest spins, I mean. But on the final spin, I don't want, because on 1400, um, I want the best spin results. So yeah, that's why I canceled it. It wasn't too unbalanced, but yeah, it's a bit too noisy. And the problem is that my parents are at home right now, and I can't actually balance spins and things like that because it will start screaming at me. Anyway, but of course we will do that in the future videos. Right, let's see now how balanced it is. This is unbalanced. Please don't take that. Oh, it will not, of course. There's no chance to spin that. No chance to spin that. I bet it won't. It will just try. Yeah, it will ramp up a bit. Never mind. It's spinning the full up. And as you can see, it was very unbalanced and it cancelled. So that's the second balance sensor, the emergency stop one. Yeah, that is actually that was very unbalanced. So yeah, but as I said, there was no chance to spin that. This machine can't hit the glass on normal cycle. This is quite unbalanced too, and it will try to spin this too, I bet. Yeah, this is an unbalanced one and it will cancel. As I said. Yeah, so this is the truth that it can't move or jump or make anything like this because it's an LG and LG is always stopping. This unbalanced too. Now, a thing that I don't like is that if I put pause on spin, it will do like that drain process again, and that's a bit annoying. But a quite interesting and a quite good thing is on the main wash. If you press the pause button and start that again, it will do a spin wash, and you can do how many spin washes you want during the main wash, which is very good. I think it's tingly. Yes, that's why you should not wash bedding and towel together. I mean, it's not recommended, but of course, you can do that if you want. So I'm never washing bedding and towels. I never washed bedding and towels together on this machine. On Whirlpool I washed, but yeah, it's not recommended to do that because yeah, this is an unbalanced spin too. Oh, and it cancelled by itself. Yeah. Um, and if you ask why, because if you have like a big bed sheet, like me. I'm washing now two big bath sheets, and it's actually all the clothes are rolling up in the bed sheet, and yeah, that's why the balancing is um, takes much longer than normal. That's why it doesn't balance pins, and that's why the balance sensor can't actually detect normally how unbalanced is spin. This one is good. Or no, 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 it's not good. It's quite unbalanced. Now, if the drum is moving with not completely wet clothes, mm, that means it's unbalanced. And it is. And it will cancel. Yeah. Right, so right now on the live stream, that's the longest balancing that LG ever did, I think. And as I said, it's quite normal because the bedding and towel, yeah. I washing towels separately, towels with white clothes on, hello, on cotton's 90, on cotton 60 most of the time, and bedding I like to wash them on allergy care or on baby skincare. Oh, of course you can, but I thought you already have. Don't know why you don't. Of course, there we go. So you are now moderator. The annoying thing is when you press pause and the top of the drawer. Yeah, yeah, that was I was saying. Oh, and I did not pay attention. This is quite an unbalanced spin. I mean, a balanced one. So, um, pleasure. Yeah, it will go up on 1400 with this. Again, sorry for um, bad quality, or I don't know. This is my first live stream, so on the future, for sure, it will be um, better live streams. I mean, better quality. I like this question. So first, yeah, no. This actually was the longest balancing that LG ever did. It took like 5 minutes or something, but still good. I mean, I love that too. The quality is good. The only thing I don't like are the pedals, and on unbalanced spins, it's a bit too noisy. Like the motor is not noisy, but the shock absorbers are pretty noisy. And you don't have detergent flap for like liquid detergent. So I will rate this machine 8.5 out of 10. All in all, it's a good washer. I love it too. I love the programs, I love the options. Oh, don't know how to say that. Anyway, as I said, the um, the stream quality. I'd give my Beko. Yeah, I saw your Beko too, and I loved it. I really like that model. Oops, what I did. Um, I like Beko's all Beko's washer, not only that model, but especially the model you have. But I like the Aquatech models too, the Simple Homies, all Beko's. I like them. Yes, the water levels is the model with bigger water levels than the normal one. I hate Homies. I can say I like it. I mean I don't find a bad thing about the Homies. And yeah, as I said, it's a bit too noisy at spin, but still quiet. I mean, if I'm closing the door, I can't actually hear it. I'm not a fan of design. Oh, the design. Yeah, I personally like the design of old backhoes. Screen. Mm, I like this screen. I like everything on backhoe. If I'm thinking, um, of course, I thing that I don't like about backhoes, that are sometimes doing pretty ambulance spins. I mean, the balancing system is not a sensitive one, and it spins everything first try, and that's why. But also, it handles good. So yeah, I don't actually find a bad point or a bad thing about backhoe. Let's check the spin speed. So this is one 1250. Balance is off. Yeah, I saw that, but I was talking about the Homies models and Aquatech. Yeah. Anyway, Beko can handle unbalanced spins, even on service mode. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so when I decided to change my washer, I was thinking about buying a Beko, but all in all, I thought, well, LG is my favorite brand, so I will buy LG instead of Beko. But if um, well, I was thinking about buying a Beko Aquatech 8 kilogram, but finally I bought this. Um, haven't you tried the DV cycle? I finished this. I tried the DV cycle and I don't like the first phase on the main wash, so it's washing with cold water. The first half an hour of the cycle, and then it's heating to the selected temperature. That's why I don't like. That's what I don't like on duvet cycle. But all in all, it's a good cycle for duvets. Now it's on maximum speed, 1400. So, as I said, sometimes the draining hose is hitting the back panel, and that's why you can hear this sound. But I will solve this problem. Yeah, this sound. You hear? Okay, thank you. Uh, yes, I agree. And another thing, this machine um, has 4 shock absorbers. So I thought it will be much more silent, but yeah, anyway, it's handling good. What can I say? It's handling good, but it's noisy. I prefer to be like this instead of having a machine that balances 14 minutes. Especially with the sentence. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. I know. I know what are you talking about. Yeah, I don't actually like these words or yeah these things that usually are happening on the Welsh community. But yeah, only I forgot something. Right, there we go. I turned off the water because sometimes on this phase when it's cleaning the door, um, it throws a little bit of water on the clothes, and yeah, but only if the water pressure is too high. And here in Romania, the water pressure is very high, I can say. Yeah, well, um, just look, I personally think Bosch, it has a pretty big price for me, but I still respect your opinion. So if you like Bosch, I don't have a problem with that. So everyone, yes, I'm Romanian. Everyone has their opinion, so I respect them. For example, I don't like candy. If anybody on the live chat likes candy, it's their problem, it's their opinion. I respect their opinion, and I personally think all brands are good. Um, Now, of course, some expensive brands like Bosch, of course, is better than a cheaper one like Candy. But yeah, that's I personally like Bosch. Um, yeah, now it's a good thing. I mean, it's a bad thing. Um, yeah, some people are actually not saying the truth and are making videos on service cycles, on drum clean, and put clothes on the drum clean cycle and things like that, and then they're saying that Bosch is not good or Beck is not good or other bands. Yeah, it's a lot of drama. If you want, I don't like this kind of dramas. Like, I actually, well, I can say I'm pretty friendly with everyone, even if some people are not too good. And yeah, I will not say their names, but I don't like to start drama, and that's it. Oopsie. And now I like to do a service mode anti-crease. I always like this. So because sometimes I'm stopping it at the end of the final spin. I prefer not saying his name because it can be here, maybe it's not here, but I don't want to start drama, you know. I mean, he thinks that other person are not respecting his opinion, but um, your reality is that he is not respecting other people's opinions. So yeah, right. That's a service mode anti-crease. There we go. Oh, you can't hear me. Don't know why. What happened? Yeah, I mean, my microphone is good, but when I'm recording, when I'm doing live stream, it's uh, pretty low. And don't know why the volume is so low when I'm doing live stream. I will buy a separate microphone, and it will be good, I think. Yes, you can hear me if you turn the volume to the maximum. I'm sorry for that, as I said. The quality of the first live stream is not pretty good. The sound quality too. Right, that was the cycle, the experiment. Now let's see the results. hear clearly. Especially if you are wearing headphones, it will be better. But I know the problem with my microphone, and it's annoying. Yes, I know it is annoying, but anyway. Let's see this towel first, because that had a stain at one of the corners. Don't know. Let's see if it. It's clear. Yeah, it's clean. Nice. So I like the results. This is not. Now I really need a dryer, but I don't have space for one, and it's not my balcony, because I have space in the balcony, but I can't actually put the dryer on the balcony because the door is too small. So it's 59 centimeters, the door, and I need to buy a slim dryer, not a standard size one. And the only options are candy and Becco, and I will go on Becco. This is a bed sheet. One of them. This is the white one. Now it's quite good. It smells nice, and I really want to see this little towel, tablecloth. So now this towel, but also the spin performance on LG is very good. And this small one, quite good too. How? Hello. Yes. I personally agree. I like Bosch, but as I said, it's a bit too expensive for me. But of course, in the future, in a few years, I will buy a Bosch washing machine. Can hear now. Yes, I'm glad you can. Now, I washed some bedding, and because I have enough space on the line dry, I can wash another load. Do you think it's okay? So, or we need to end the live stream right here, as you wish. Microsoft for £100. That's a good price. I mean, yeah, it's not too expensive, but of course, I want to buy a dryer as soon as possible. So yeah, of course, yeah. Bosches are really expensive. And yes, they are expensive, but I think they are just a little bit overpriced, because yeah, it's Bosch, and yeah, it's world brand. But instead of that, I like Bosch, and of course is a difference between an expensive washing machine like Bosch and a cheap bad quality brand. I will not say the name. Candy. Right, so that's yeah, if you are talking about meal, yes, the price is. Yeah, so if we are talking about meal, Bosch is cheap. So yeah, but all in all, I'm happy with this LG middle price wash, I think, because it was not a cheap one, but of course it's not an expensive one. Right, let me read the chart, because candy is not really good. Yes, I know it's not really good, because it's cheap, and in these days, everything that is cheap is bad quality. So you pay more, you have quality. You pay less, you don't have that. Do you think you can do the final cycle? and it's good. Yes, exactly. Beko is the cheapest best brand. I can say. I mean, if you don't have too much money or you don't want to spend a lot of money on on a washing machine, you can buy Beko. That's and I didn't say that yet, but the next washer, my next washer, will be a Beko for sure. I like the LG, but I want to test as many brands as I can, so I will not buy LG again. Um, so on the wash side, on the don't know, because I have some delicate whites, so we need to do that on delicate cycle if you want. Silent wash, I don't know, because I don't have enough clothes for silent wash. Um, let's check the time. Yeah, it's kind of annoying when you are living in a flat because you don't have time to. I mean, I can't actually wash on a long cycle. My dream washer is a Becco WTG. Well, quite nice. Um, my dream washer is a Gorania used Logic 2000 RPM. I really want to have that machine to keep it, like not washing in it every day. But of course, I want a lot of washers to test, but yeah, at this moment I don't have space for two washers, three, four, five, and yeah, that's annoying. Um, yeah, that version yes, I know what are you talking about. Um, yeah, but I personally like that person. I'm moderator on his channel. Anyway, um, yes, I know what Jolt does on YouTube, and I can say I understand him because he wants money to buy new washers, and yeah, if you post something like I'm posting only normal cycles and not destruction or something like this, you will not yeah have too much money for buying new machines. Yes, yes, I know the problem. Um, now don't know. Maybe that's really a problem um, with his Bosch, or I don't know. But the interesting thing is that the Gorday B has the same model, but on 8 kilogram, and he says it's the best washer, and Jules says that Bosch is not. So is the baddest washes. Yeah, that's a bit. Nah, anyway, um, don't know, but I think I will end the live stream here because yeah, I'm living in a flat and I can't actually wash more loads after a certain hour. No, we are talking about Crazy Wash Boy or Jolt. What is his real name? As I said, but I like him, but yeah, now that's that everyone has opinions, favorite YouTubers. Okay, so yeah, bye. Bullet French. Yeah, yeah, that's a problem. There are a lot of dramas with Crazy Washer Boy, but as I said, I personally like old washing machine channel. and I'm subscribed to almost all washing machine channels on this community. And yeah, thank you also for being here with me. Thank you for 200 subscribers, and thank you that you're still watching, even if the quality is not the best one, as I said. So I really appreciate that. And see you in the next live stream. Maybe in the Christmas period or next week. So yeah, thank you for watching, and bye bye everyone, and have a good night, day, and all of this. Bye.